Hi, this is Shakti here, coming at you live. It's Saturday evening in California, Saturday night. What are you doing? What is happening in your life right now? Are you out and about? Are you resting in your home? Let me know. I had a very restful day today, and I had so much rest that I have enough fuel to keep going until midnight tonight. But I thought I would come live, and usually I have been doing the 365-day live challenge in my group, but I thought of doing this one here in my on my main page. So if you are here watching me live or you end up catching a replay, do say hello. Let me know that you're here. Would love to say hi to you. And if you are, um, yeah, would love to connect with you. Would love to connect with you. It's being online is such a different game where sometimes we all miss that personal connection. So if you are here, let me know, and I would love to say hi to you. Well, today I am talking about a very fun topic and something that I'm like really learning about more and more. But this is a personal experience, and I want to give you a full disclaimer that this is a completely personal experience. But at the same time, it's something that happens every day, every moment, and I just never care to like put it together or share with people. So today, I really felt like I need to share, and it is a story for you. Um, for those who don't know me, I'm a manifestation and wealth coach. I support business women on feeling more confident, making more money in their business, feeling more, more of themselves, more inspired, and in really love with their life and their business. I'm also a very humble student of life. I love learning about life. This is like my most favorite pastime. I just keep learning new things about myself and what is showing up in my reality. This is my idea of fun. And this is kind of where the nerdy and geek side really come from. So, I am manifesting new growth right now. And what's happening is that I have to take some really big steps in my business. And what's happening is that my business vision is grand. It's huge, massive. And my body feels like a little fish in a big pond. And you know what that feels like, right? To really execute on it. Let me know in the comments if you ever felt like you want to do a lot, but you just don't have it in you to do a lot. And that's how, just in complete honesty and transparency, is how I feel every now and then. And this is something like I experienced last week. So what I was really going through underneath that, a layer down, is an identity shift, which basically means my sense of self is upgrading. So I'm constantly exploring, who the heck are you, Shakti Sharma? Who the heck are you? Right? And in that contemplation, there's a shift in identity taking place because I want to be as big as my dreams are, right? Obviously, I hope you are able to make that connection. So, but I want to share with you very specifically in this live, in this story, what my body experienced. So, I'm a 43-year-old perimenopausal woman, and I've seen many seasons and many phases of changes in my body. And right now, I'm what I experienced last week was hot flashes. And this is very typical, but it's something I hadn't really experienced in a while. So, what happened was last week, I went into a really deep contemplation around my identity. I kept asking myself a question, who the heck do you think you are, right? And was laying in bed and I was feeling very usual like heaviness in my body. It's not bothersome heaviness, but it's also not lightness. Um, and when you have sensitive body, which I totally do, I'm very sensitive to energy. So I like it feels like, yeah, okay, well, no big deal, but at the same time it also doesn't feel light. So I was in my contemplation and I asked, it was like my thoughts in my mind were playing, well, how do I do it? How do I actually grow my business? What do I need to do? Right? And it was a very problem solving, like I need to have a plan, I need to know the steps, I need to do da, 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 da. And it was like nonstop in my head. My mind wasn't really stopping, and this is me laying in bed. And obviously, when you're laying in bed like that, you have trouble sleeping, right? Let me know in the comments if you ever experience that, when you're like trying to solve a lot of problem and have a hard time actually relaxing and going to bed. So I realized that I was stuck in a loop of thoughts with no breakthrough, with no like guidance, with no clarity. And these thoughts can really take over the mind, right? They can really take over the mind, and you can like, before you know, you're just stuck, right? And it's kind of like hypnosis in a way. Like I just have fun with this like word hypnosis, because a lot of times stuff that happens with the mind and the body, you can't even like realize it when you're in it, right? Put in the comments if you have ever experienced that. You can't even like realize and pinpoint what is happening, right? So I was in going in a loop, and all of a sudden I realized that I'm in a loop. All of a sudden that awareness came in. Shakti, you're in a loop. You're trying to solve a problem and there's no solution to it, right? And when I realized that, I had a breakthrough. And this breakthrough came in a way of like my thoughts shifting into different thoughts now. Now that loop was gone with my awareness. And the new thoughts were something like that. Well, what you want does not have a plan. There's no solution for it, there's no plan for it. It right now just needs your yes, your commitment for it. And while all of what you want to do is maybe new to you, but with trusting in yourself, anything is possible, everything is possible. And then also came, don't force answers. Let the guidance come to you. Let the guidance create a plan that you need to use and move forward with. And as soon as I received this clarity, which made perfect sense to me, this is how I operate. Everything I need to do, there's trust. Trust is my fuel. If there's no trust, I can't move. I can't do anything. And I've done really big things in my life. It's all from a place of trust. So as soon as I received this clarity, I noticed my body had a hot flash. My body had a hot flash. And then I got really curious about what my body was actually doing. Or maybe there's a connection here, right? There is connection. There was connection. And I kept testing it after that. Every time I had a thought of trusting myself, I felt a flash of heat in my body. And when I tried to put two and two together, it really felt like I was coming out of an internal freeze. And that flash of heat was my power rising in my body, which is so cool, right? How cool is that? How cool is that? That the moment your thoughts change, your body does different things. Your body opens up, the power sources open up. You have trust, you have your power, you have your will, you have your commitment to move forward. And experiences like hot flashes can feel like such a dead end, right? Like everybody feels them. Every woman has felt hot flashes and dreaded them, right? And I'm no different. The society says it's something you just have to tolerate. You just have to go through. There's no solution for it. There's nothing that you can do to prevent it. You just have to bear them, right? But the truth is that everything that you experience inside your body, outside in your reality, is there for a reason. It is showing up to help you align with a bigger plan that you're holding inside you, whether you're aware of it or not. But you're constantly growing, you're constantly expanding, and that plan does exist. And this is what you can manifest when you start listening to your body. When you really understand what is happening to your body, you can meet yourself and use your experience to really redefine your visions and your actions. And just for me, how my flashes are birthing my new identity. And this is not something to dread, this is something to actually celebrate, right? I'm really sharing this story with you because most people disregard their experiences, and they're just they're just too busy to pause. They never get to manifest what they're really capable of. And everything that is happening in your life, especially in your body, dig in to find a meaning that you may have been too busy to realize. But hopefully this story gives you a little window, a little seed, a little leaning into what is possible in this moment. What is possible for you in this moment? Because the reality is anything is possible. Nothing is set in a stone, and you get to make whatever you want, whatever excites you, you get to make out of this life. Get support if you need to, but do go for your most expansive dreams. You got one life, make it worth it. Sending you love. Take good care of you. Until next time. Bye.